Oh, so I wanted to bring up. You asked. Yeah, we had talked about that they may have discovered a cure for male pattern baldness.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So there's a I guess he's a scientist or whatever. But there's a. They discovered SCOOB3, which is a molecule that may help stimulate hair. This photo of the rat over here on the left. This is where he didn't have the rat didn't have any hair. Then that molecule that they discovered, this is all the hair that had grown from it. The reason this being is because no one's really understood inside the. This is the hair follicle right here. No one's really understood that there's 4 stages of hair. There's the androgen phase. I forgot the other phases. But when you have male pattern baldness, when you have that gene, rather, it converts DHT, testosterone to DHT, which is the negative of the bad testosterone. And for some reason, it makes your hair thinner. And then once it becomes so fine, you eventually lose all the hair from the follicle. So that's why everybody, including this guy, are super excited. Like, what the hell? They finally figured it out. No one figured out how hair worked. They're like, I don't get it. Oh, no, get that out of there.
They're going to charge so much for that shit.
I mean,
they're going to make buckets of money.
Yeah, because right now, all the stuff that's out on the market right now, it all requires kind of like a subscription. It's not a one-time topical. You have to always take the pill. You have to always put on the creams and the topicals.
Oh, so you don't have to do. So people don't have to do the surgery where they like.
They don't have to
go to Turkey.
Yeah.
And then,
yeah. Every time they do that too, when they do they take the strip or they do the FUE where they take certain parts of the back of your head and then implant it. You still have to maintain that medication. You still have to be on the finasteride and the Rogaine.
Isn't the medication just to keep what you have too?
Breakthrough
because
minoxidil is supposed to stimulate, which is what this is doing.
Yeah,
that's what SCOOB3 is all about. The minoxidil, you can regrow some of the wasteland, not all of it, but this is a
wasteland.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've researched this for years, man.
Yeah.
You know, by my father. No thanks to him. You know.
Yeah, I haven't. Luckily, by the grace of God, I haven't had any balding issues. I mean, I go bald.
That sounded sincere.
Yeah.
That sounded sincere. By the grace of God.
No. Honestly, every day, like the older I get, I go, I'm so thankful that I can grow my hair out with no issue because, so many of my friends, they don't have that.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Drew, he had like that. Fucking
lion's
if Curly
mane.
Drew comes back, it's over. Like that's prime Drew right there. You can't. It's over.
Yeah.
Same thing with Cody Riley. Cody Riley had really nice hair. That shit's gone.
Patrick
had hair down to his fucking nipples. That shit's gone. So
it'd be interesting to see like 80-year-old men with the Norwood Zero with the fucking box hairline.
Yeah, so I'm grateful every day that I'm able to grow my hair out.
It sucks because you can't win. I got a friend that went bald early, and he's just buzzes or like bicks his hair, his head, and like I've been calling that fool Lex Luthor. Fucking you can't. There's no win there.
I would probably
have one of his friends, Matt Cecil.
Oh yeah.
I went to.
You could tell he was going bald.
Yeah, I went to like a prom or something like that with him, and you can already tell like his hair was really thin.
Because it was he had like the widow's peak like way back here. I didn't know what that was back then though.
Yeah,
I didn't know he was balding. Like he was. His hair was fucked from the beginning. It is what it is, man.
It'll be interesting. I've even seen that there's been 3D printed parts that they've taken like little it's like little fingers that they print out these little fingers, and then they've been testing more accurately on different type of topicals to try and stimulate hair growth. It's very interesting stuff. So I'm very optimistic. I'm thinking like, again, Prime Drew's coming back probably in 2030.
I don't see anything, but maybe it's because I don't know. I always like. I feel like you can make bald work. You can make it work.
Yeah.
Just grow your beard out.
Right.
Grow your beard out, and it's like you're still winning. Like
a lot of women like the bald look.
They like the beard, the bald beard.
Yeah.
Like they'll go for it.
Jason Statham.
There you go.
Here's the problem, right? Is like I would have an easier time letting it go if I never had it.
Yes.
Once I had it,
Yeah.
and then you lose it.
Yeah.
My hair was a huge trademark of mine.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now that that's gone, I'm like, no, I had it.
Yeah.
I don't. So I'm just. It's stupid. It's vanity to the highest degree, and I admit that. I totally embrace that. However, you best believe if any guy had a choice to go bald or not, most of them would choose to keep their hair.
Yeah, I mean, I have a little bit of hair, and this is what I want. I don't want any like fucking patches in my shit. So, you know, I thank God every day that I don't have that. So,
You ever see those videos of those bald black guys where they like put the fucking sticky shit on their head?
Yes.
And then it looks like
Yeah, they got a new hair system
Yeah.
out there that do it, and there's some sophisticated ones where it's actually someone else's real hair. And so it's not artificial hair. It's someone, you know, that's a lot for burn victims, you know, situations like
yeah.
that.
That makes
where folks will donate their hair. There's one more thing I want to get into. Oh, then they also have micropigmentation where they do the 3D artist. I mean, I'm a 3D artist. Tattoo artists will give you tiny little tattoos on your head to give you the impression that it's
Stubble.
that it's stubble. Yeah,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
I know. You know who has it?
Who?
Star Wars Theory.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh.
Star Wars Theory has it. He talked about it.
Oh.
Yep. All right. Oh shit.
You don't have the.
Shut up.
Where are the buttons?
Shut up. Next week, bitch. Next week.
Woo, child, the ghetto.
You are listening. Shut the fuck up. All right. You are listening. I can't do it while he's talking. That guy's an idiot. Sorry.
Shout out to Daphne.
Shout out, Daphne.
Yeah.
You know, I was in London.
Hey, we work hard, man. We work hard on this podcast.
Yeah. Before we get started, I have to let our listeners know that I was actually tricked. I was bamboozled. The most one of the more popular stories last week with the dad, the revenge story. It was an AI generated story. It was not real.
The what?
The dad going and killing the cop's daughter at the prom. It was not real. It's AI generated. Fox News and another outlet, they came out and they confirmed it wasn't real. And I found this out because Mike, a good buddy of ours, he was asking me questions about it, and I was like, you know, I don't know. Let me look it up for you because I don't know. He was like, what caused the cop to shoot the son or whatever? I was like, I don't know. Let me look it up because I was gonna look it up during the pod, but we were busy, so I didn't. So I started looking it up, and people were like, oh, this is AI. This is fake. I was like, is it AI? Okay, let me look on Google, and then multiple.
Damn.
Yeah. So
Peck or Luther? Which Mike?
Peck.
Peck. Oh, okay. Thanks, Peck.
Yeah. Well, he didn't. I discovered it. He was just asking.
Well, he was just inquisitive.
Yeah. Oh. So I'm sorry. The story was not. It was fake.
Okay.
Fake story.
So not
Fake news.
only are we lackluster with our technology here, but we also lackluster with our integrity. Please don't listen to the show anymore.
No, it's fucking AI. This is the problem.
This is the problem.
This is the shit I was worried about. You don't know what's real and what's fake.
You should
don't
use
know.
AI to confirm if AI stories.
That Chat GPT is this source real?
It's crazy.
Don't
man.
you understand that the cause could also be the solution?
I wonder how bad it is with schools with the fucking AI. Like how bad it must be.
Funny.
Here's your work assignment. Oh yeah,
Here, ChatGPT. Type that
ChatGPT.
up.
Yeah, type it up.
Funny you say that. I'm moving right now, and I was in U-Haul, and there were some college kids sitting there, and they were literally talking about. They're like, "Yeah, ChatGPT, like you can use it for math, science, computer coding.
Yeah. It's huge for computer coding.
What's it called? Like essays and like they're like, yeah, they say that the teachers say they run it through a prompt or whatever to see if it's AI, but they don't.
Yeah.
You can just turn it in.
And I'm sure there's ways around that prompt.
Of course.
Just delete a good chunk of it and write a little bit. I mean, it's better than writing the whole thing.
Like, hell yeah, dude. I used to copy and plagiarize all the time and get through college.
Bro.
Like, I'm not gonna fucking
I used to go and look at like template essays and like look at how they it wasn't necessarily like what they were typing, it was like how they were talking about it, and I go,
Yeah.
oh, I could do that.
a lot of times it's just Getting the intro.
Getting the intro. Once you get going, you're going.
Yeah. Spark Notes 2.0, right?
Hey,
Dude, right.
You just, what's up? What you know about ChatGPT?
You know, fuck.
Yeah.
Sorry
Sorry about that. Yeah, what we got? You know, there's one thing that that ChatGPT can't do. That they can't deliver you a podcast.
Given time.
I feel like it's on its way. I feel like it's on
just
its
as
way.
good, you think?
They did a Joe Rogan one for it was like a minute clip, and it sounded like a regular podcast.
So I hear a lot of those Kendrick Lamar Drake fake beefs. Is like, oh, have you heard it where it was like Drake was like trying to respond to a miner. He was like, oh, he was talking about mining on Minecraft.
Yeah. I mean,
It sounds terrible.
it depends on who's doing the AI generating.
What's on the docket, boys?
What do you got? What do you want to start?
All right, Marquise, would you rather receive $1 million or give $50 million to charity?
So pretty much, are you a selfish bitch or are you gonna help out the world?
I'm taking the 1 million because I don't know where that 50 million is going.
Oh, I like that answer actually.
That's a good answer.
I don't know where the 50 million is going.
I'm taking 1 million because I fucking need to buy a house, dude. Like times are
You
tough.
ain't buying it here in San
where
Diego?
at?
Yeah.
Where
Where you buying it? Tahiti?
Shit. Right? Shit.
Minnesota?
God.
There ain't nothing there.
North Dakota. And hope I don't get strong enough.
I know we talked about it a few times, right? But around the world, I'm sorry, I'm talking too much this week. But
What? You say that every week.
yeah, I do. I'm trying to shut up. Hey, check this out though. The areas that you can buy a house though, it's affordable, but like the natural disaster is going to take your house out.
Yeah.
Like Florida.
Yeah. Well, what's interesting about Florida, right, is like I know Trump lives there, right? So I guess it depends on which area of Florida you live in.
Yeah.
Well, don't you just buy insurance for the house? Like in case they fuck your house up?
Funny you say that.
Oh, what do we got?
Only recently in the last 6 months, insurance companies have said that they will not insure your house in Florida for hurricane damage.
How's that possible?
What?
So people are like trying to, like, if you look at property in Florida in like a hurricane zone, like in Tampa Bay, it's hella cheap. Like if you were to go to Zillow, Florida, like it would blow. So what they do is now there's like, you have to go to like these like specialized insurance companies that are going to like, yeah, we'll insure it, but we're going to charge you a fat fucking premium.
Oh, okay, so they will, but it's just a premium.
I mean, but it's probably not something you want to pay month to month.
I don't see any stories about it.
Wow. You know,
I just need to get a quote. Let's check it out. No, I'm just kidding.
what do we have to worry about here in San Diego? Fire?
Earthquake.
Earthquake and
But they've
fire.
been talking about that forever.
Earthquake.
But watch out.
We just fuck.
Are we in a tsunami zone? Like if there was ever like,
No, I don't think so.
are we in the?
We've gotten tsunami warnings before, but like I don't think. Well, shit. That last we had such short memories. Last year that all those neighborhoods got rained out and flooded.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Like
However, the 70 miles of the coastline in San Diego County, tsunamis remain a possible threat. So it's possible.
Yeah.
But anything's possible.
Yeah.
In the past 150 years, only 13 tsunamis have been large enough to cause damage in San Diego.
I don't remember if I asked this question last week. If I did, guys, forgive me. My memory is shit. Do you owe your parents respect regardless of how they treat you? Did I ask that last week? I don't think I did.
I don't remember you ever asking me that ever.
Okay. That's one of my. I thought it was a new question. That's one of the questions. Do you owe your parents respect regardless of how they treat you?
Let me ask you a question first. Was that a AI generated question?
Get the fuck out of here. No, never, no. I think I saw something on TikTok where it was like the mom and the son were arguing, and she was like, "You need to respect me." He was like, "You don't respect me. Why would I respect you?" And I was on his side. It was like the parent card only goes so far. I'm talking about me personally. The parent card only goes so far. If you're disrespecting me, I'm gonna disrespect you right back, depending on how far the disrespect is going. Like if it goes too far, I'm not gonna put up with it. I just don't think your parent, even though they are your parents, they're still an adult. They should understand that you want to be talked to in a respectful manner. So if they're disrespecting you, they clearly feel like it's okay to do, and it's not okay to do. And why are you playing Khabib right now?
I'm not. AI.
They feel like it's okay to do, and I feel like the only way to get past that and for you guys to have a more mature and equal level relationship is to knock it on its butt and attack it right then and there. They're not gonna like it. They might get upset with you right then and there. They might feel upset, but I bet you later on they won't talk to you in that way again.
Do I understand your question correctly? So is the parent card, your question is, because they're my parents, they can talk to me in any tone, in any way that they want, even though you've done nothing but give them respect.
Correct.
Yeah, go ahead, beat me up. That's fine.
Wow, okay. And you know what? And there's people that are like that. They're like, that's my mom, man. I'm not gonna disrespect my mom. I'm like, but she's fucking what? But
my question is
you
like,
remember the cultures out there too. I mean, there's different cultures. Look at the Asian culture where it's all like, I mean, those guys are
but
real hard.
if you're on your own, you pay your own bills, you do everything by yourself. Why does another adult, regardless that they are your parents, I understand that. Yeah. Why do they have the right to disrespect you? And you can't talk to them crazy back? It's
all circumstantial, right? It all depends on what you're doing, what their life is. Are they mentally ill? I mean,
true.
At what capacity are you gonna say, you know what? It doesn't matter. I don't care.
I'm gonna
regardless of what else you throw.
Yeah.
Yes, they are your parents. You have to show them respect.
Yes.
Unless they're bad parents. Unless they're just like you're gonna have some type of respect for them. I'm really fortunate. I'm glad.
Yes.
And this is probably stupid of me to say, but I'll say it anyway. I've worked with some people. I'm like, I thank the Lord up in heaven.
Oh.
I'm so glad you're not my mom.
Yes. Yes.
I'm so glad.
Yes. Yes.
I would despise you.
I see it more. I saw it growing up. I saw it. I see it now. And my mom thinks I didn't like her as a kid. I loved my mom.
I never heard this.
Yeah, because I always bring up all the bad shit that she did. I just don't let shit go.
I guess I was a bad mother.
Yeah, I'm like, no, you just fucked up a couple times. That's all. But you were still a really good mom. Everybody else, they're like, oh, your mom's the best. I'm like, uppercut her. What are you talking about? No. So
can I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
Are you the times that she effed up? Mm-hmm. Were you being sensitive at all? Is there any situation that you say, okay, I was just being sensitive, or I wasn't mature enough and I didn't see?
There was some times where I felt like she went overboard.
Okay.
And then when
you still feel that way?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
To this day, because she doesn't apologize about it. She still feels like she's in the right. I mean, I'm like, you weren't.
Is that what you want?
I don't think it would change anything. It happened. It happened.
You obviously forgave her for it.
Yeah, that's my mom. Fuck with her. Yeah, that's my mom. Yeah.
But have you truly forgiven her if you won't let it go?
Yeah. If I haven't, we wouldn't be. If I don't forgive somebody for something, I wouldn't even be speaking to them.
Okay. Yeah.
And me and my mom beefed before.
Sorry,
the last couple days.
What do you got, man?
My opinion on it is like, if you're under 18 and your parents are providing for you,
gotta eat shit.
You got to eat it.
I agree.
You got to kind of eat it. If you're a grown up though, and you're taking care of yourself, and like you get disrespected, like it's kind of like respect is earned. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
it is. Yeah.
So fucking I can't see a situation where like my mom would disrespect me. I'm also lucky. Like my mom's really cool. Dad is
you love your dad.
Of course I love my dad. Yeah. But like, it's that same kind of thing. You look back at your childhood and like there's some shit you're like, hey man, what the fuck were you doing?
Yeah, what was that? Yeah.
Yeah.
And people aren't perfect. You know what I mean? People have mood swings. Maybe you caught them on a bad day and the punishment they gave you wasn't fair, but they were fucking mad that day. Who knows? But what I meant was, when I've been out of the house for years, and when I come home for Christmas, you're not gonna talk to me like I'm 13 years old. That shit's not gonna fly. You go take out the trash. You can ask me to take out the trash. Don't just tell me to do it, or you're gonna take out your own trash. Go take out your own trash.
Did you see when that happened to 50 Cent?
No.
50 Cent was like, Man, I fucking hate my grandma. She told me to take out the trash. I was like, woman, I'm rich. Like, I don't take nobody's fucking trash out.
That sounds like 50.
Yeah.
Sounds like 50. Yeah. There you go. Respect is earned. Okay, parents. It's just earned.
It was a tweet.
Nah, I eat it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Listen, I eat a lot of shit from my mom and my dad. They're my parents. So I will take a lot. But it gets to a certain point where I'm like, all right. You gotta chill. You gotta chill. All right. What you got, Joaquin?
So Conor McGregor has officially dropped out from UFC 303. And he hasn't fought in 3 years now.
Yep.
He has an injury. And my question is Conor McGregor irrelevant?
No, he's
Not irrelevant.
Not irrelevant.
Not
no.
irrelevant.
No.
In terms of UFC and fighting, is he irrelevant?
He's not irrelevant. I just he's a bum. That's what he is.
Okay.
That doesn't help the argument.
I don't think at this point in time he's irrelevant, but I think if he doesn't fight within the next, I'd say 2 years, I would say nobody will care about a Conor McGregor.
That's a lot of grace. 2 years. I think it's a year.
He's one of, if not the biggest star in the entire UFC MMA community. So he's done anytime it says Conor McGregor's about to fight, hype is generated massively.
Right.
This last thing, this getting canceled, I think it did a major blow, not to his popularity, but to people's interest in seeing him fight in the ring. But he'll never be completely irrelevant. But the interest in wanting to see him fight is dropping drastically. And I think if he doesn't fight within the next 2 years, I don't think people will give a shit if he fights or not. I'm already on the train of if he doesn't fight again, I'm cool. He's giving me some amazing moments. Probably some of my favorite fighting moments of all time.
Sure.
He's like our generation's Tyson, I would say, or whatever.
Yeah.
He's given some of the greatest moments I've ever seen in the octagon. And if he doesn't fight again, that's fine. I'd be totally fine if he never fought again.
I don't take him seriously because he's not taking it seriously.
Yeah.
If you're not in fucking fight camp,
well said.
Taking your next fight seriously, trying to defend your honor and defend your life in the ring, what are you doing clubbing, dude?
The guy has hundreds of millions of dollars. He lives on a fucking yacht. I mean, he probably has mountains of cocaine. He's fighting addiction. He's not fighting Michael Chandler. He's not doing anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's a millionaire.
Wouldn't that be any UFC fighter though? Every UFC
they don't get paid enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't get paid enough. No. The only ones that are because John Jones don't even make nowhere near.
And John Jones isn't a good example either because he's kind of caught up in addiction.
I beat you
all
out there, not a cocaine. Yeah, no. I don't know, man. Irrelevant, no. But listen, like you said, he's not taking it. He was. Who sent the video of him in the club?
I think you did.
He was fucked up.
Yeah, he was drunk in the club.
And what did I say? This nigga's not fighting. Didn't I say that?
Yeah, that's exactly what you said.
I said this nigga's not fighting.
Yeah, he's not fighting.
Stop. He was fucked up.
He had to survive a month. You can't go dry for a month, bro.
Who's telling him he needs to go dry? He's like, I have hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
I got these ladies ready to suck some dick.
Yeah.
Who's gonna tell me no?
Yeah.
I'll do whatever I want. I'll do this and I'll go fight later. Go grab a paycheck and go fight later.
He'll still fight some stupid celebrity boxing match in the next couple of years. For sure.
I still believe that he really, really loves doing fighting. I
do too.
I still believe that. There's no other reason why he'd keep doing it. It's just I don't see him coming back and doing what he did before, man. He's not hungry enough.
I got a bold prediction.
I love that. I think I sent it to you guys. Did I send it to you where I sent that video where he says, "Oh, I stay away from drugs. They make you weak or something like that." Did I send that to the chat?
I don't think so.
Oh man,
he was lying to himself.
He's so different now, man.
Oh.
He's so different. He can't even keep his shoulders down in interviews.
I've never even seen that. What is? I don't even know. I don't know what that was. That's not you coming off of it. Maybe he was so tweaked on it, he couldn't control his movements. I've never seen that before, but
he's gonna fight one of the Paul brothers in the next 3 years.
Oh, I can see that. Jake Paul. I can see him fighting Jake Paul.
That's gonna be his last paycheck.
I can see that.
That'll be his last paycheck.
I can easily see that.
I like seeing. Did you hear that the Paul brothers almost fought each other recently with that whole on Impulsive?
No, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, Trump was asking him about it. When Mike Tyson pulled out.
Oh yeah.
When Mike Tyson pulled out.
I think they're gonna do that fight in the future.
They'll fight each other. Yeah.
But Logan Paul, they just did a lie detector test with each other, and Jake asked him, "Do you think he could beat me?" He said no.
I saw that.
Yeah, he said no.
Oh, I thought I shared it. Maybe I didn't. But anyways.
Yeah, irrelevant. No, but hey, listen, the Pereira versus that I can't say the guy's name. That should be a good fight.
Prohashka, yeah.
Should be a good fight.
I like Prohashka a lot.
They both bring it. They're ready. They both are ready to fight. Should be a good ass fight.
Alex Pereira's on his way, man, to be one of the greatest of all
Bro,
time.
he's less than 10 fights, and he's like a legend already. It's crazy.
He throws
crazy.
He throws bombs, man.
Oh yeah,
They're straight bombs.
it's crazy.
I don't think John would have survived fighting him. I really don't.
I think John.
You think John
yeah.
piece him up?
Oh yeah.
Think so?
Yeah.
Is John the greatest fighder of all time in his
time.
prime?
All
I
time.
agree. I don't think there's a better fighter than John.
I think
Jones.
you put any fighter in a room and they say only one of them, only one of you can get out of this room alive. John's walking out.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Unless it's Dominic Reyes or your boy Swedish guy.
Dominic Reyes now or when he first fought?
When he first fought him.
Okay.
Yeah. No, Dominic Reyes now. Who's that?
Hey, listen, he almost put my victory on the map. He almost put us on the map.
Damn,
man.
your boy.
Almost did it. He almost did it. He almost put the victory on the map, man.
Victorville champion.
Do we want to talk about? Then we'll talk about her later. I went and saw Bad Boys last week.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's right.
I was no spoilers, by the way. Motherfuckers. No spoilers coming. I was surprised when it was over. I was like, I really like that movie. You don't say that often these days, but that movie, I laughed. The action was super good, and I just enjoyed it. It's paced really well. I really enjoyed that movie. I thought it was really good. The last one felt like a setup for this movie. So if you haven't seen the last one, just watch it. Just watch it on Rent or whatever it's streaming on, just so you can understand the little things that are going on in the new one. I thought it was really good. And then I go to try to see, like, what did other people think about it? All people were talking about is the slap. You guys,
Oh, still?
let the fucking slap go. Who gives a fuck about the slap still?
So what
let
are
it
they,
go.
What are they saying exactly?
Oh,
Did he slap him or what? He slapped. What's that guy's
no, it's like all the comments is like, oh, look at Will Smith on this PR run. He's really trying to get people to forget about that slap. I'm like, why do you guys? I'm shocked that people still care about that. I don't know. Does Chris Rock even still care about that?
Chris Rock ripped him on his comedy tour. He ripped him in
Yeah.
a special, and I think his revenge was even better because he fucking made so much fun of him.
Yeah, and as he should.
That's his revenge. That's his arena. And Will has had to eat a lot of crow. He's thoroughly. I can't even imagine how fucking embarrassed he is.
Not just that, he was like, but like you guys, Will Smith has given us so much good shit throughout the years. Yes, he slipped up and he showed him his real self one time. Okay, and now you guys want to demonize the man for the rest of his life.
because all this stuff was fake. Now we see the real Will Smith.
Well, that's all these actors. They're all fake.
Yeah,
They're all fake.
Yeah, but they're still hiding it. We
That's
haven't seen
true.
it yet.
It's true.
Marquis said,
fuck
"Keep Will Smith out your fucking mouth."
Hey, listen, man. I fuck with Will Smith. I when I saw the slap, I was like, oh, that was a bad look. But it didn't like make me go, oh, I'm never watching a Will Smith movie again. Like, get the fuck out of here. He didn't slap me. That's how people act. They act like he slapped them.
Everybody loves Chris Rock. Okay, everybody loves Chris.
I would be lying to say that growing up, Will Smith wasn't one of my heroes.
He was
like I'd be lying if I said that.
My
You know
top
what I
three
mean?
when I was a kid, it's a weird lineup. My top three actors was Jackie Chan, Bruce Willis, Will Smith. Those were my goats when I
That
was a kid.
Neapolitan right there.
Those were my goats. They had the greatest movies. They had the best movies because Bruce Willis had Fifth Element, Jackie Chan had Rumble in the Bronx and Rush Hour, and then who did I say? Will Smith.
Yeah.
Will
Will Smith had Wild Wild West.
Yep.
He had
Men in
Men in Black.
Yep.
He had another one that I really liked too. Was it Independence Day? It might have been Independence Day.
Independence Day, the OG Bad Boys.
And he had the Fresh Prince. The Fresh Prince would play reruns on
I didn't know
Nickelodeon.
you watched that.
Oh yeah, who didn't watch Fresh Prince?
I mean, I've seen it, but I wouldn't say it's like my like. I like the Jeffersons more than Fresh Prince.
Yeah,
Damn.
more than Fresh. What?
Moving on up.
All right.
I had a friend growing up. I'd be like, "Hey, Fresh Prince is on. Let's throw that on." He's like, "My mom won't let me watch that." I was like,
Damn.
"She's racist."
Racist.
I think back at it, and I was like, "That's just straight up racist."
That's racist.
What the fuck? There were kids in my school that couldn't watch there's like this girl that couldn't watch Harry Potter. She couldn't watch like That's So Raven and shit. And in my head, I was like,
Because of
man.
witchcraft.
Yeah. And I was like,
religious reasons.
yeah. I was like, when she gets out of your her parents' reach, she's gonna go.
Crazy.
She's gonna be sucking all kinds of dick.
Yeah.
To hear while Harry Potter's in the background, she's gonna go crazy.
She's gonna find Daniel Radcliffe. She's gonna find.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's goth now.
I mean, I'm not a parent, so I don't know, but I just feel like that heavy restriction you put on a kid. Maybe it's because I saw it like with my cousin. She had like really heavy restrictions, and then when she like got loose, she went fucking crazy. And now we
Did
know,
she ever recover?
I don't know. I don't speak to her. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't
so that'd be a no.
Yeah, so she went crazy, man. And you had that heavy lock and key on her, man, and then she just went crazy. So I just, for me, I just don't think that's like. I get you want to have like I had things I wasn't supposed to watch, American Pie, shit like that. I'm like,
Connor Anthony McGregor. Interesting. I'm older than him by a couple months.
Can you fight him?
Oh
think you'd
yeah,
win?
of course I could fight
You
him.
think you'd win?
No, but I could fight anybody. It doesn't mean I have to win. He's not getting away clean. I'll at least throw like a shoulder at him.
But what if you throw the shoulder, he counters and
He counters and I end up like Aldo. Well, then I'll wake up. I'll find him again.
you get a nice paycheck?
I'll get a. Oh, so that's a huge misconception. So Cerrone, when he was on, I think Rogan's podcast, he was telling everybody, he's like, "Hey, at least you got the Conor fight." Oh no, it was another podcast. He said everybody thinks because they fight Conor they get a paycheck. That's not true. He said we all have contracts. I made the same amount of money.
Damn.
That's why Eddie Alvarez. That's why Conor was laughing. He's like, Eddie, what's up with that paycheck? You didn't get shit.
Oh, dude.
Oh yeah. Conor
Everybody
was
has a
Conor was
contract, and you still get paid based off the contract. It's not red panty light. It's you get paid whatever we want to pay you.
That's nuts, dude.
Yeah.
UFC is they have a lawsuit going against them about fighter pay and all that. So
Well, they've been having those,
that stuff.
and then they always win.
No, they're this one's really bad. Dave Meltzer has been covering it for a while. He thinks they're going to settle because it's stacked against them, and the judge doesn't like the UFC apparently. So
Damn.
they're
Oh, okay. You love your boy Dave. What's up in the WWE world? Anything worth talking about?
No, nothing right now.
All right.
It's kind of in the lull season because there's no like major pay per view. SummerSlam's coming up soon, so we'll see. There's a Clash of the Castles today, so I'm gonna watch that when we're gonna drink and watch that when I get home.
Cool.
And then yeah. Anyways, where do you want to go? You want to talk about Lily?
Yeah, let's talk about. So there is a trad wife. If you don't know what a trad wife is, it is a traditional wife. A lot of these people have now gone into like the right-wing influencer world.
Yep.
And I brought a clip to show what she got canceled. It's the bottom one. Yeah.
Okay, this time I have a beef with the male community. I give my criticisms to all because we are all about equity and inclusion here, right? So
Have you seen
I'm
this,
sick
Drew?
and tired of all girls getting blamed, or like guys, certain guys, thinking that all girls are gold diggers. I don't know if it's because you get your information from those street interviews in like Miami at 3 a.m. outside of a nightclub. You're getting the opinion of some dumb whores and immigrants fresh off the boat looking for a green card. Yes, they are probably gold diggers, but that's the exception. I'm the rule. Everybody I know who's married right now, they're married to broke-ass niggas. And they don't care. We don't give a fuck about money.
Okay, so I saw only that last part where she said that
Said what?
She said I saw the last part. She says broke ass. Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
No, it's not working
Trying
again.
to- trying to trap Drew.
Yeah, it's not. You know the most thing that irks me outside of her saying the N-word
What?
is that she used olive oil from a plastic bottle.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, it's disgusting.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
So she got fired from her job, of course, and now she's trying to sell herself to the Charlie Kirk show.
It's already working.
Oh, she's going.
It's already working.
She's trying to go to all these right wing influencers, try to become part of their network. TikTok has banned her. She thinks she's in like the course of it going the way she wants it to go, but like there could be a chance that she gets left out in the dirt because of this.
I think when I saw it, I was like, this is the most engagement bait thing I've ever seen in my life, and you motherfuckers are falling for it.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe how many people covered. When I saw it and she said broke ass niggas, I laughed.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's so clear what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's calculated.
You're not gonna get me. But there's so many people. I'm like, why do you guys give? You guys gave her exactly what she wanted. She even said something about like, thanks to the low income blacks or whatever who fed this story or whatever she said. She pretty much said, you dumb motherfuckers did exactly what I wanted you to do. And it was like so obvious. It was so obvious. I'm like, why do you guys care about some random white person you don't know saying the N-word? Who fucking cares? Who cares? Like, who? If you guys would have just ignored her, she would have just went away. And now you're never going to get... She's going to be everywhere now. You're making her a household name on the internet. I don't...
Of course, people would be like, "Oh, cancel culture."
It's not even... Man.
Like, I think people forget that in this country, you have rights, but also this country was created so that companies have rights.
Yep.
And a company has the right to let you go if you go against their code of ethics.
Yep.
And the company she worked for, which I believe was a healthcare type of company, they were like, we have too many black people on our staff to keep you, lady. Basically, like they're definitely worth more than you.
I wholeheartedly believe when she uploaded that, she knew what was potentially coming.
That's a script.
Yeah.
She wrote that script out.
1,000%.
She used all the keywords, immigrants,
It's so
gold digger.
It's so clear
Right.
how obvious she was trying to bait you
Right.
to react to her. That's exactly what she
I
wanted.
did 2008 with the video with the console wars. Everybody was saying shit about Xbox and PS3.
Just a bait.
Just to bait.
Isn't it
There's
so-
this guy named El Presador. Like, he was infamous early in the
remember
internet.
that. I remember
El
that
Presador.
name. That's crazy. I
He had
remember
El Presador, man. That guy was all about the PS3 nation. And
PS3 nation.
and how he would just like laugh and call these guys Xbox fanboys, and how PS3 had all the best games. At the end of the day, he really didn't care, but everybody gravitated towards him like ants and sugar. Everyone ran towards his like, oh, this guy's the best.
Can you believe console wars still goes on? If you go on Twitter, there's still people that care about
Right.
who has what console. Who go get some pussy.
Right.
Like, who fucking cares?
Yeah.
Who I cared about that when I was like 17, 18 years old.
As
And
did I.
even back then, I got over it super
Sure.
quick.
Yeah.
Because I had a PS3 and an Xbox.
Yeah.
I'm like,
So you're
they're-
winning, yeah.
they were good for different things.
Yeah.
Like,
Especially back then.
especially because the Xbox 360 back then was lit.
Lit.
It had all types of good shit on it. So
Yeah.
I was like, man, you guys caring about this stuff is so crazy to me. Like, I got over that so quick. I was like in it for a little, like just a little tiny bit.
Yeah.
And I was like, I really don't care.
Right.
So I'm glad you guys both brought that up about this lady, and I think one of the big stories on the internet is the Acolyte episode 3 has been getting shat on everywhere. I watched the episode last night. I definitely not perfect Star Wars show.
Spoilers.
I got spoilers.
If you have not seen The Acolyte, the shitty show on Disney Plus, there are full spoilers coming for episode 3 of The Acolyte.
Beginning now.
Please skip 10, 15 minutes ahead.
You're about to go off. But I got my issues with the show, but I do want to say that I think that if you are making Star Wars content, there is much more of a collective hate for the entire direction that Disney's going, that it's easier to be like, this is woke and gay-tarded. like I think it's much more like, oh, we can call it whatever we want and say it's dog shit, when instead of like being like, I don't like it. But it's like, it feels extreme to me. It feels, I watched all 3 episodes. It's not it's not the worst Star Wars show I've ever seen. Not the worst Star Wars project
Did
I've
you
ever
see that chant? We are one.
That
we
part's-
are two. We are many. I was like, what?
That part's cringe, but have you ever heard Jar Jar Binks speak a sentence?
Jar Jar Binks was pretty bad. Okay. Now, what about when the chicks were like, oh, we live on this desert castle because people don't accept us?
You know,
That's not like what are they really trying to say? Oh, we don't accept gays in the galaxy far, far away. Are you fucking just
well, I think I hate Star Wars theory. Speaking of hair plugs, Star Wars theory brought up. He's like, well, when has discrimination ever been in Star Wars? This is, I feel that's a little heavy hand. I'm like, bro, discrimination is like fucking one of the cornerstones.
But when I remember he said something about the droids, but he couldn't. I remember him saying that, and I couldn't really remember what other.
Naboo is segregated. Naboo
Right.
is 100% segregated planet.
Yeah, between
The Gungans and
the Gungans and the Nabootians.
Yeah, the Naboo. In the planet Mon Calamari, there's an entire war between the two. Fucking it's like a whole plot line in Clone Wars, which I consider canon. Like, they fucking hate each other.
Okay.
Like, there's also
The Jedi and the Sith.
the Jedi and the Sith. Like,
You have the Council versus Anakin.
yeah, the Council versus Anakin. But all I'm saying is, I think that some of the outrage is content farming. That's all I'm saying.
You know what? I want to agree. But what about the shit with Anakin?
That's actually, if you look at the part where they talk about Darth Plagueis,
He tried, but he couldn't do it.
he says that the Force has created life before. They say that it's happened before. I think of it as like weird witches using black magic to manipulate the Force to make evil shit. I consider those witches all just villains. And I think that she was trying to make the villains a little too ambiguous because they were women. But I viewed them as just villains.
So I want to agree. You're making valid arguments, but I feel like you're saying people are like, you're saying they're doing this for like rage baiting, right? Like
I think a lot of it is rage baiting.
I feel like they're making genuine points, and I also feel like the show, the shit that they know what people don't want to see, right?
Yeah.
They get 100% what people don't want to see, and Disney's like, we don't give a fuck what you don't want to see.
Yeah.
You're gonna see this shit anyway, and they just keep leaning into it. And
And as they more lean into it, they're
people-
getting further away from the
and
story.
you're just pissed. Like, I know you don't really like the Star Wars theory guy. I've never seen him, even the shitty content, he was like all for it. And then it started to like something, I don't remember what started clicking for him. Like, maybe it was after Obi-Wan. Something started changing. He was like, dude, like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, man. But even him, like, I felt like he was like the biggest Star Wars nerd on the planet. And now you turned that guy was like the most dedicated Star Wars. And even now he is just like,
I think Obi-Wan was the tipping point for a lot of people.
a lot of people.
And I
lot of
agree.
people.
That show sucks.
A lot of
It's terrible.
It was a lot of
Me and my cousins were talking about it in our group chat last night. There's too many cooks in the kitchen with that project.
Yeah.
They don't have like a singular idea of what they want to do with it. They just want to milk the cow as much as they can.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the issues of it. I feel that Star Wars IP is strong enough to survive this, but I think it'll happen. I think the big thing is Disney's gonna have to sell it.
I think
And
it's on wobbly legs for sure.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
wobbling.
Yeah. And there's certain parts I agree with you. You know, no one was the biggest advocate of Obi-Wan than me. and I ended up being dead wrong. There's certain elements there's certain sections in that story in Obi-Wan that are really good.
They're really good. Yeah.
They had some gems. At least on paper, I could see them talking about, hey, we're gonna start here. But then we have these performances, and we have some of these edits, and it's just not good. The lightsaber scene, which is the most critical thing in all of Star Wars, and you can't even get that right.
Yeah.
It's a catastrophe. Keith said 100 times, it's really easy to do a Star Wars film.
I think it's really
it's
simple.
really simple.
Yeah.
You just follow the common formula, okay? Just follow past practice. You have a really bad guy and you have a really good guy, and you make sure that they fight.
Hey, this guy's really evil. We need to stop him. Okay, let's go on a mission to stop him. But I watched the first episode. I watched it, and I came in the chat and I said, "Listen, it wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen, but I don't know." But when I'm watching, I'm like, "This isn't the Star Wars that this isn't like I don't know who this is for." I said, "I don't know who this is for, but it ain't for me."
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people feel that way when they're watching it. Like who is this? Who did you make this for? I don't. And then the problem with the Ahsoka show was like, if you didn't do your homework, man, get the fuck. It's not for you either.
Yeah.
I haven't really liked Star Wars since The Mandalorian, and then even that show went to shit, man. Even that show, I got 2 episodes in, I was like, yeah, no thanks, I'm good.
That was also a homework thing.
Yeah,
A little bit.
Yeah.
What season are they on Mandalorian?
They finished it with 3, and they're gonna make a movie, which I hope the movie's good.
I thought the chick was gonna take over,
She's not,
Bo-Katan's not doing
but
it?
what's his name said he wasn't gonna do it anymore
because they're gonna make a movie.
Wait, is Pedro doing it or no?
So the next trilogy is a Thrawn trilogy, which is based on a really good book. It's going to be the Mandalorian movie. I think it's going to be a 3-part Mandalorian.
So he'll
movie.
be part of the movie.
I believe so.
Oh, I thought he said he wasn't gonna do Mandalorian anymore.
They're not doing. He's like, I'm not doing another fucking TV show. I'm too big.
Yeah.
That's what he basically said. And he's going to do Last of Us, and we all know what happens in this season of Last of Us. So,
I don't know if I can watch that again, man. I really don't think I can.
I will.
I haven't.
I thought you came around on that. I thought you came around.
The beginning is really tough, and I don't know if I can. I haven't replayed the second one yet. I haven't. I said I would when they remastered it for PS5. They remastered it. I was like, I can't stomach myself.
Let's pull it up on the screen just so we can bring back good.
Can we not? It's such a man.
It's good storytelling, Keith. You can't deny it.
No, the game is one of the most emotional games
Right.
I've ever played in my life. But do I like the story? No. Did I? Which is something I feel like everybody should play. Yes, but did I like it? No, because I don't like I don't like what they did to Joel.
That's fair. That's fair.
But you don't have to like a story decision.
Yeah. Right.
I still thought that game was fun. I enjoyed that game. Had a good time playing it.
I had mixed feelings playing it. I had ups and downs. The game was just very emotional, and it made me feel very emotional while I played it. And so, I was always heightened while I played it, and it was very exhausting.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I want to go through that again, because when it was over, I was just like, oh man, I don't know. I don't know if I can.
Mad respect to Naughty Dog though for making a game that is that engaging and makes you keep playing it,
dude.
Yeah.
Let's stick on entertainment news.
Yeah.
What you got?
The new Blade movie is a disaster. So they have had now 4 different release dates.
Yep.
2 different directors, one who just quit this week.
Yep.
They don't have a finished script.
Yep.
And how hard is it to make a movie about a dude killing vampires?
I think
what?
they're so a lot of people think it's because they're trying to force these 2 female characters into the story to make them the new leads, like his daughter or something like that. And Blade is not really in it. So it's causing issues. This thing was supposed to get shot in 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah, so apparently there's something going on where they're trying to interject these 2 female leads into it, and Blade is a background character.
That's horrific.
If you do that, Disney, you guys cannot keep doing this. You can't.
You know what the next step is going to be, right? Mahershala is going to drop out.
I'm surprised he has.
I'm surprised he hasn't either.
I'm surprised he hasn't.
His lawyer has like puffed out his chest and been like, "This is out of control. We have other movies we need to make.
Yeah.
We have other opportunities, and you're dragging this out and you are fucking it up." So I
How
think
hard is it to make a Blade movie, bro?
That's what he said.
Go into the nightclub and just have him fucking kill vampires. What are we doing?
dude, one of my biggest pet peeves with Marvel right now is unleash the fucking X-Men already. Throw one fucking X-Men.
We saw Beast at the end of Marvels.
Jesus Christ. But like that was like if Beast was in the Marvels, that could have actually made it good. That's one of the few things that could have made it good.
After watching X-Men 97, just give us just do an X-Men live action.
Yeah.
Give them their OG Don't change their costumes. Do it, man. Just
Deadpool and Wolverine is gonna be the breaking point. If that's not good, it's fucking
I'm
a
getting
wrap.
more nervous the more because everything I see about the movie is just like, oh, we're gay best friend jokes. That's the only. I'm like, dude, you've done this joke a million times.
Yeah.
Is that all?
I've seen that on Twitter this
Is
week.
that all you got?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that all you got?
I don't think it's gonna be that great. I really don't. I'm concerned with that.
We
It
talked
has
about
to be
And I've had
good.
my fill of Ryan Reynolds. I've had my fucking fill of him.
He's funny though.
He's the same guy. He's the same.
but he's funny.
Fucking
But
Detective
he's fun-
Pikachu.
but he's funny.
Same fucking idiot.
But he's funny.
He's a same idiot.
If you go back and watch, just pull up a random
Yeah.
Deadpool clip.
Yeah, I
You'll
know.
start laughing.
Oh, trust me, I've seen Lampu 100 times.
No, I said Deadpool.
Oh.
Pull up a random Deadpool clip, just a random one.
Oh.
Him in a taxi or just anything where he's talking. I guarantee you'll start laughing because he's just naturally funny. So I think the movie will be serviceable.
His Deadpool is very good.
It's very good.
It's very good. When it's just him talking shit to other people, but it's all about him and Wolverine now.
But Wolverine's really funny too because he's an ass. He's like he's a dick. So
You're
I
right.
I
You're
don't
right.
see it.
You're
being,
right.
I don't see how it's bad, but it's Disney. So
We'll see. We'll see. When's it come out?
July 26th.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
we're all going.
We're all going. We're looking forward to it.
One last thing about the Acolyte. I saw someone on Twitter say they put a chick in it and they made
They
it gay.
made it gay. Put 2 chicks in it, make it gay. Yeah, listen.
That's funny.
Maybe I just like I like the rage. I like to just eat the rage.
Yeah.
Because everything they say, it just I don't know. Maybe it's because I already don't like the show, so they're just feeding my ego of like telling me how bad the show is.
Right.
So
To explain to our viewers, I got some KFC. I had nothing to do last night. I watched the episode.
Yeah.
Like I always try to make sure I'm in like a digestible
Yeah.
state of mind when I watch it. Like if I got shit to do, I'm not going to enjoy it at all.
Oh, okay.
So this week,
So, but you're watching every episode.
But the thing is, like, it came out Tuesday. I watched it on Friday. Like, I'm not rushing to watch
Yeah.
it. I'm watching it on my own time. Like Mandalorian. I literally would wake up at 6 a.m. to watch it before work, like in bed, and just enjoy the shit out of it. Like
know-
when it came out.
X-Men was really good. But even that, I wasn't rushing to watch it. I'm hoping. What do you want? I don't mean to get me.
Are these other ones reactions?
Yes, everything else is a reaction.
Let me see if I don't think I have any more topics. We could probably move on. Let me see. My last question. This is my last question.
Let's go.
Are you a bad person if you still enjoy the work of like an abuser? Like, and by enjoy the work, I mean like if you like an artist and then it comes out like he was beating the shit out of a chick or raping chicks or whatever.
Remix to Ignition.
There you go.
Back in.
Yeah, like is it bad that you still listen, or like take Kevin Spacey? He was acquitted on everything, or he wasn't charged on anything. But if you still watch like what was it, the President show, House of Cards? If you still like House of Cards, does that make you a piece of shit because you still enjoy the content? Like,
Yeah, I think we revisited this in different contexts in the
we have.
past.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, and I like the way that who was your boy that introduced you to the show? Who was that guy again? The guy with the fucking quarterback wrist.
Oh, Cali Kev.
Kelly Kev. He had he had pitched us some weird. Marquise and I were doing a podcast in his room at the time. Is that at what point do you separate the artist from the person?
Oh, yeah.
I really like the way we pose that question, and I look at it as two different people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because I appreciate, it's not like I'm not boys with them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like I ever hang out with them. So therefore, if I had the option, I'm just going to appreciate his work. Yeah. I can appreciate someone's work without actually caring too much about what they do in their personal lives or how they interact with me. But the work is what I enjoy. The work is what I'm inspired by. The work, you have to appreciate the work, because with the work, it's different, how do I put this? It's different actions of someone's thought process versus what they're doing to me here. So I like Kevin Spacey's work. Yeah. I like him as an actor. He's a very, there's only one really performance I really like of his, and that was in the movie 21, where he.
Oh yeah, damn! I forgot he was in that. Yeah,
very, very good performance in 21.
See, he was crying because he doesn't have no money.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't?
Yeah, they said, like, where are you gonna live? He's like, I don't know. My house about to get foreclosed on. I don't know. And he started crying.
You ever seen American Beauty?
Oh yeah, I have.
Yeah, it's a kick-ass movie. Seven. He's really good.
What's
in
in the box?
Yeah.
What's in the fucking box?
Another one that kind of goes under the radar now is LA Confidential. That's a good ass movie.
I've never seen that one.
That's a good one.
What's the one with the? God damn it! I can't think of the fucking line. It's like one of the most famous lines.
What's in the box?
No, not that one.
What's he play?
He's
the usual suspects. The usual suspects.
And the guy reads the line. He's like, read it again. He's like, what does he say? Oh my god, I can't think of it. He's like, what the fuck? I can't think of the
Kaiser Sosa. That's his name.
Yeah, but there's a line where they want him to read the card. He's like, number 5, read it again.
Oh,
put it. Yeah, lineup scene. Lineup. No, you had lineup scene right there. Yeah.
I was chosen.
Fuck YouTube with their fucking commercials, man.
Yeah, they got to pay the bills.
That shit's fucking crazy.
They gotta pay the bills.
No one cares about rich. I don't care about English white people royalty.
You know they stank, man.
Oh yeah,
that's the crazy.
you know they're stinky. Yeah.
You all know the drill. When your number is called, step forward and repeat the phrase you've been given. Understand? Number 1, step forward.
Hand me the keys, you fucking cocksucker.
Number 2, step forward.
Give me the fucking keys, you fucking cocksucker, motherfucker!
Knock it off. Get back. Number 3, step forward.
This part.
Hand me the keys, you cocksucker.
In English, please.
Excuse me.
In English.
Hand me the fucking keys, you cocksucker.
What the fuck?
Number 4, step forward.
It was bullshit. The whole rap was a setup.
Hand me the keys, you fucking cocksucker.
It was all the cops' fault. You don't put guys like that into a room together. Who knows what can happen?
Hand me the keys, you fucking cocksucker.
I've never seen that movie. I gotta check it out.
It's really good.
That's a good ass movie.
It's really good.
Who directs it?
I don't know, but it's really good.
Oh.
It's a really good movie, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
All 5 of them are in it the whole time.
Yeah. Hand me the keys, cocksucker. In English, please. Hand me the keys, cocksucker.
There's a really good twist at the end of that movie.
Yeah, it's really.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
it's
really
Oh.
good twist.
really good movie.
Who's that guy in the middle? He looks familiar.
He's been in stuff. I couldn't tell you, but I don't know. Are you talking about him?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Benicio del Toro. Sicario,
Oh, yeah,
Star Wars.
Sicario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Brian Singer directed that movie. He directed
X-Men.
a bunch of X-Men movies
X-Men guy, yeah.
and like a bunch of other just random movies. But yeah, Brian Singer.
It's a good movie.
Hand me the keys, you cocksucker.
Excuse me.
In English.
Hand me the fucking keys, you cocksucker. What the fuck?
That line lives in my head. It just lives in my head. What the fuck? But yeah. I don't remember what we were talking about. But, oh, yeah. Can you still enjoy the work? I say yes.
I mean,
some
he
people-
enjoys Kanye, so yeah.
What are you?
I'm
what?
just talking shit.
What
I'm
the
just talking
fuck?
shit.
No, that's good. That's good. That's good. And he was he had a lawsuit put against him saying he was like sexually harassing some chick. He came out and said it's bullshit. So we'll see what happens.
He fired some guys because of their dreads.
What? I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, I guess there were some guys that were working security for him, and he was like, "You need to cut your dreads if you're gonna be my security." And they were like, "Fuck you," and he fired him. Still, I know that's.
Kanye, what are you doing, brother?
Yeah.
2 days ago.
Oh wow.
He's like Trump. He's just like Trump. He just keeps shoveling shit onto that pile, and you just forget about the old shit.
Because he comes out with the beats hard or some good shoes, and I'm like, huh, Kanye, what? He did what?
I saw he went to Disneyland recently. You saw that?
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, he was. You didn't see it? Yeah, he was walking around Disneyland right by that Millennium Falcon with his.
I did see that
with his wife.
What's the obsession with Disneyland? We went in 2019, and I have 2020, and I have no desire to go back. I've seen it. Well, what? Go back and do what? I seen it.
I mean, I don't mind.
I went when I was 6.
Yeah.
I went again when I was 30. I don't. Unless I have kids, why would I go back?
That's how many times you gone? You've only gone twice?
I've gone twice.
That's crazy.
How many times do you need to go to Disneyland?
So check this out. I've probably been maybe, including when I was 13. I'll never forget too. Oh, I couldn't wait to get home. Oh man, this is so fucking magical. So I was heading up Space Mountain, and then we took the Greyhound back because my dad didn't want to drive. We took the Greyhound back in San Diego, and I got to watch on recording on VHS Yugi fighting Kaiba on the top where you threw out the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Fucking the most G-est shit.
Yeah.
Anyways, great times. What I want to do next time I go is I want to actually go inside each store and actually look at and experience outside the rides. Actually experience memorabilia, read things, learn the history of it. I've always wanted to do that because every time you go, you got to wait in the long ass lines. You got to go eat something.
Yeah. I just don't see, if you've already been, I don't see why you need to go multiple times.
Well, it depends what you want to get out of it.
My friend had a kid. We took the kid like 3 years ago. Me and all the people I play Warzone with.
When was this?
It was like 3 years ago, like 21, I think.
Okay.
Right after like the masks were off, and that was really fucking fun. We had a good time. I have no interest in going back. I took my girl to Universal Studios like a couple months ago. It was cool, but I have no interest in going back.
Yeah.
I'm good for 5 years.
Yeah. I can probably go.
You okay with never going ever again? Ever again?
Maybe in like, so we went in 2020. Maybe in 2030, I want to go.
2030.
I've noticed, but this is like any amusement park. I have no.
What about Knott's Berry? You know,
Fuck no, I'll never go back. Fuck no. Fuck.
I hear it's a great family place.
Fuck no. Knott's no. Universal might get me because they got the Mario Land. But even that, I know it's not going to be.
You get over it in 5 minutes.
Yeah, 20, 30 minutes. I'm like, all right, well, everything else is the same.
You see Marquise come out with the "It's a Me" hat.
Mario Land was cool, but like it wasn't like I'm not.
It's not going to blow your socks off.
Nah, you go see it once, cool, then you're out. You know?
And you know, we went to amusement parks a lot when I was a kid, so it's like maybe I just got it. I got it all out, so I just don't have much desire to go.
Also,
to amusement park.
roller coasters do not hit the same way they used to.
What the fuck?
I love to see these fucking toads dance, man.
Why?
Mario Land. There's this one where he's shuffling with.
Yeah.
I saw people fucking hugging Toad, crying and shit. Like
there's
just,
a person in there, right?
Yeah, it's little Mexican, little El Salvadorian dudes in there.
I've been giggling at those.
Yeah, there, right there.
Is this it?
Yeah, that's literally it. POV, you're meeting Toad at Super Nintendo World.
No, come on, no.
Oh, where's the one with the? There's a guy next to him. I thought, no, this isn't him dancing. This is just him twerking. Look at him. He's like air humping. Get that shit. Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah. He's like, he's low key like hailing Hitler right here. It's crazy. You see that? You see that? You see that?
Toad hit. I'm not gonna.
Dang.
Toad's one of my favorite. If not,
I didn't know that. Really?
Mario Kart, Mario Party, I always pick Toad.
Oh.
And if Toad gets picked, I pick Peach or Daisy.
We had gone out to get wings Wednesday. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a good time.
And there was talks of us doing another Mario Party, man.
We need to just all you gotta do is get in the group chat and make it happen.
Yeah.
All we gotta do, plan it.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? That's all you gotta do to hang out with your friends.
Yeah, but men are really bad. Like we, you know what I mean? We're men. It's just like, They'd be like, "Oh, when's the last time you saw so and so?" I was like, "Oh, I saw that nigga 2 years ago." Yeah, it's fine. I text him sometimes. It's fine.
Yeah,
it's like, would you rather see your friends or hang out in air conditioning?
There you go.
I'd rather hang out in air conditioning.
Yeah,
my friends are fine.
You know, men are just bad at planning. We don't give a fuck.
We hit an hour 4. You guys ready?
Yeah, we're ready. I'm ready.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that sounds like another show, folks. Okay.
It's over.
Yeah, we'll catch you guys next week.
Get some fucking buttons.
We'll get some buttons. See you guys later.
Yeah.